I'm just happy if the sound sounds good. That's the main reason. I don't care if the desk have 200 compressors, I don't care. Just give me a good sound, that's the main thing.
So I'm Thomas, I do front of house for Meshuggah.
My name is Lars Svengingsson. I'm doing monitors for Meshuggah, and we are in England. ArcTanGent, I think it's called. I'm not sure. Yeah. I think it was 95. We did a tour with Meshuggah, and I did the sound for Hypocrisy. And then I started to know the guys, and then they called me a couple of years later and asked me if I wanted to do the monitors, and I said okay. So Meshuggah is the only band I'm doing monitors for. I usually do front of house.
My first tour with them was in '98.
Meshuggah is like a family. It's like my best friends. So it's not the job, it's more like going on a holiday with your best friends. All the guys have different listening because, for example, the guitar player, they want to hear the click more, so they can like play to the click. Or the bass player, he wants to hear more drums, so he can play to the drums. So it depends. It's very different. The biggest challenge is to fit, yeah, because we have so much lights, and it's so hard to fit everything together because it's lights all over the place. Everywhere. So sometimes I need to be like behind everything and move away, and okay, that's the hardest thing to fit. Yeah.
Nowadays, I guess it's fighting dB limits. The band kind of mixes themselves. I feel they're so in control of their stage sound, and what I get is just making them make an impact. There's so much information, so much just cleaning out and making it feel louder. And nowadays, since we're traveling with our own console and doing virtual sound checks, I get in early, and a few years ago it was harder doing festivals with just quick changeover, quick line check, maybe not even in the PA, just good luck and go. So we recently got a HD96. We have a DL251 for preamps. Pretty much just running straight into our own rack.
Right now we're using Behringer, the S16 and the X32 core, I think it's called. But we have an HD96 in Sweden, so we're going to change it to that when we're done with the festival gigs. So right now we're going to change because we kind of always reach the limit of how many channels we can use. We have a big problem now because we can't plug in what we want to hear. So that's the main reason we're going to change to HD96, so we can grow without any limit.
Been on the Pro 2 for a while before we got the HD. And one thing I guess I came back to was the 3-band compressor on my master. If I haven't heard the PA before for a festival setting, or even for a club, when people get in and it all gets dull, you just tweak the balance of the 3 registers. And also for the dB limit life, it's really good to just control stuff.
I've been working with all the Midas, from XL2, XL3, XL4, Heritage. I used them all. I bought them all just because of the sound. I love the sound. I love XL4, but I hate it too when you're gonna have to bring it up a couple of stairs. So it depends. Yeah, I think XL4 is my favorite. Yeah.
Sound-wise, it feels like, in a good way, what I would expect. I mean, I feel the same preamps in the 251. I downloaded the offline editor way before I even saw a console. Did my setup as close to my workflow from the Pro 2 and just loaded into the console and started rehearsing. It just worked out very nice. That was by random. We rehearsed with my old punk band at this small club in my hometown in Sweden. And some band just showed up and we're playing a show here tonight.
I started as a musician and then, I don't know, I translated doing more audio. I don't know why.
And back when I started, there's a lot more driving the van on your own, trying to squeeze in too much equipment in a too small car, sleeping on mattresses and eating dirt. It's a rough business to start out in, but it's definitely worth it if you're into the art of it. There's some fantastic humans out there, so.
Buy Midas HD96 and turn on the intelligent. Isn't that the choice you can do, like intelligent thing? AI? I don't know. It's so hard to say. I think you have to have like a real love for music, and it's so hard to say.